be waiting, 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 waiting. Dreaming when I lie awake. I know it's out there. I'll be waiting. I dreamed when I lie awake.
Hello everyone, welcome to our new Amazing Science episode. Today we are not going to talk about quantum mechanics or relativity, this is too complex, but also we will make an amazing experiment using everyday items. If you combine water, sound and high-speed camera, what do you obtain? Mixing them, you get results that will surprise you to the point of questioning if what you are watching is real. Maybe after this program you will question the proper gravity, but be sure that behind this experiment we will discover a physics reality that can overpass fiction and our imagination by far. First of all, we will explain the physics involved in this problem. Then we will explain how we made this experiment. At the end, we will explain the results we obtained. The emotion is guaranteed.
Hello everyone, how are you? Today I'm going to explain the relative movement. Almost everything we perceive with our sense, as temperature, sound, sight, depends on the system of reference. Imagine that we are on a highway and all cars are moving at 120 km per hour. If we are on the shoulder, we see the cars at 120 km per hour. But if we are inside of one of the cars, we see the cars are stopped. This is the relative movement. The experiment consists in seeing an optic effect, while a stream of water is falling from hatch. To observe this, we need to make the stream vibrate by the device given frequency. From our point of view, we see the water filling and splashing, but if we see this through the camera, which is filming at a determinate number of frames, the camera sees other things. Now imagine that we have a very bad camera that films at 1 photogram per second. After 1 second, the camera will take a photo. If the water is vibrating at 1 Hz, when the camera takes the photo, the stream is always at the same position from the camera, so the camera sees that the water is frozen. The camera that we use films at 48 photograms per second, so we need to vibrate the stream of water at 48 Hz for see this effect. Below, we will see how to do it.
Hey, now I'm going to list the materials and how to do the assembly of the experiment. First of all, we need these materials for the experiment. A small enough hose to be capable of oscillating, a subwoofer to produce the wave. This wave allows the oscillations of the hose. If the hose doesn't oscillate, you need to put a piece of paper, as you can see in the picture. And the last object is the generator of frequencies. In our case, a mobile phone, this mobile phone. Below, we must connect the mobile phone, our generator of frequency, to the subwoofer, and we must paste the hose to the subwoofer. This part is very important and very difficult. The hose must be in the front of the hole in the back of subwoofer, because if it isn't in front of hole, then it doesn't oscillate. Now we are ready to start the show!
Hello friends of science. The experiment that my friends have explained is amazing, but is it real? Well, we have to check it. The experiment was carried in our sophisticated laboratory. I only see this because you can see that the background is very cool, but it is important. The first video of our experiment showed how the water changes its velocity until it freezes. Impossible? Okay, let's go. It seems crazy. This is science. Maybe you don't believe it, but don't worry. In the second video, you can see that the scientists are moving while the water is frozen. It even comes to back to the tube. Enjoy the video.
I'll be waiting, waiting. Tripping when I lie awake. I know it's out there. I'll be waiting. I tripping when I lie awake. Space between my head and my heart is slowly fading. I dream of it when I lie awake. Take me away. I'll be waiting.
Do you believe us? Science is amazing, but I know that for a science as you, it's difficult to convince. But it is a problem for us. We have more proof. In the last video, we have an empty glass, just like this one. What? I said a glass. Seriously. You are going to see how the glass is going to fill while the water that gets out of the tube isn't moving.
There's no need to run, no need to hide. Just keep believing inside. There's no need to run, no place to hide. Forget the rest of it, it's simply lies. There's no need to run. There's no need to run.
Hi again. Do you find it interesting? We hope that with this video we can convince you that science is real magic that you can understand if you know how physics works. See you in our next episode of Amazing Science.
We hope you enjoyed the experiment!